23-year-old Emily Stewart is suing her ex-boyfriend, 24-year-old Ernie Murky, for the return of furniture.
All rise. Quiet in the courtroom. Hello. Yeah, this is case number 537 on the calendar in the matter of Stewart versus Murky. Parties have been sworn in, Judge. You're welcome. Folks, have a seat, please.
Miss Stewart, the defendant was your boyfriend. You have a child together.
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Murky?
Yes, ma'am.
You have custody of your son, is that right?
Yes, ma'am.
How old is your son?
2 years old.
How long have you had primary custody?
Since, I'd say, around last June.
June of '08.
Yeah.
What?
He does not have custody. He was granted interim custody when I was in the hospital in June.
Does the child live with him on a full-time basis?
No, we have shared parenting.
That has not been passed.
Just a second.
That has not been passed through court yet, ma'am. She actually has been doing better. We have agreed on a shared parenting because I'm not trying to keep my son from his mother. That was not my intentions at all. But we don't go back to court till April.
Is that correct?
Oh, we do go back to court in April, but...
Is it correct that until April he has primary custody of this boy?
He has interim custody, yes.
And prior to June of 2008, did the child live with you?
Yes.
So I assume something happened in June of 2008 which required his father to take custody of him.
Yes, I was hospitalized for a week.
I assume you were having troubles at that point. If you were hospitalized for a week, that means when you get out of the hospital, he comes back to live with you unless you were having some difficulty in your life.
Right, he filed for the interim custody while I was in the hospital.
Ms. Stewart, your case is about the following. You say that at some point you came back to live with him and you had furniture.
Yes, ma'am.
And the furniture was given to you by your father. Mm-hmm. And he threw you out because, according to Mr. Murky, he found that you had been sending money to an old boyfriend in prison. And you want your furniture back and your television. Mr. Murky says that the furniture was given to him by your father. It was used furniture, with the exception of the television, which was in fact yours. Now, if this is your father, I'm going to make the following statement. Are you your father?
Yes, ma'am.
Why don't you stand up? Is your last name Stewart?
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Stewart, I want you to listen to me very carefully, sir, before you say anything. Are we understanding each other?
Yes.
I worked and developed my skills in family court over 25 years. There isn't a story I haven't heard in one form or another. Are we understanding each other?
I understand.
Now, I gather from reading these papers that at the time that your daughter was incapable of parenting her child, that Mr. Murky, who appears to be a rather responsible young man, took over that role. Would that be a fair statement?
Yes.
Now it appears to me as if your daughter is probably doing better. That a fair statement?
She's doing very well.
She's doing very well. That doesn't mean that she's the more responsible parent. Do you understand what I'm saying, Mr. Stewart?
I understand.
I want you to listen to me very carefully. Because she's doing better doesn't automatically mean that she should have custody of her child. Do you understand me?
Yes.
Were you a good father?
I tried to be.
Did you live with her mother?
Yes.
Was her mother a good mother?
Yes.
Did you feel as if her mother was a better parent than you were?
Probably she was.
He's a better parent than your daughter.
That's not true.
Yes, Mr. Stewart. Right now, in your grandson's short life, he has been the one who's been responsible for him when your daughter was incapable because of whatever messing up she was doing. She was messing up. So I want you to listen to me very carefully before I ask you these questions, Mr. Stewart. Before you alienate him, who very well may be the primary caretaker of your grandson for a long time, before you alienate him by telling something that's not true, I want you to think about it, and the best thing that you can do is just say, I have nothing to say. Because Mr. Murky said to me in his answer that you came to him at work and said, I've just bought some new furniture. And if you can find a way to get the furniture over to your house, you can have my old stuff.
That is not true.
And I don't believe you.
Why would I give him furniture
Now,
and not my daughter?
Why would you give him furniture?
And not my daughter.
On what date did the furniture move into your house, sir? August, September, October. What date?
The middle of November. It was after my birthday. My dad gave it to me for my birthday.
Were you in rehab? Is that what, let's understand what we're talking about.
No,
Were you in rehab in June?
I've never been in rehab.
What kind of hospital were you in June?
I was at University Hospital. I was having seizures where I was blacking out and I wasn't remembering chunks of time.
Had you been involved with drugs or alcohol prior to that time?
No, ma'am.
Go ahead.
She was having problems. She was doing some things. I'm not quite sure what she was doing. She was running them up, but she was hospitalized for those
That's
reasons.
a very nice thing for you to do. So the reason you would give him the furniture, your daughter was then living with him. He had been caring for your grandson alone since June.
That's not true.
What do you mean it's not true?
I helped with the grandson. Me and my wife helped, and my family helped. It just wasn't all on him.
As it should be. You're the just a second. You're the grandfather. So if you and your wife helped out, that's fine. That's what you should do.
Well, that's what we did.
That's what you should do.
Well,
he didn't say to you, listen, I'm just a father. I can't take care of a 2-year-old. He said, I'm coming in. I'm going to take over. She can't take care of the child now. And if you helped, that's what you're supposed to do. You're the grandfather. Sit down, Mr. Stewart. You're not being smart. You have her television set?
Yes, I do.
All right. She gets back her TV because you acknowledge that the TV is hers.
Yes, ma'am.
Was all the furniture that went to his house all used furniture that came from your father's house?
Yes, it was bought December 2006. I have the receipt here if you'd like to see
That's
that.
fine. It's staying in his house. Do we have to deal with anything else?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you have a nonsense counterclaim, Mr. Murky. Your nonsense counterclaim is for half your rent. Because when she moved in, she was unemployed, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So how was she supposed to pay you half the rent?
I understand.
You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
That's why I said it's a nonsense counterclaim.
Real cases, real people. Judge Judy. Emily Stewart says the father of her child, Ernie Murky, owes for the return of furniture. Ernie is countersuing for unpaid rent and a cell phone bill.
Okay, so you were in the hospital in June. When you got out of the hospital, where did you go?
To my apartment.
To your apartment alone. You didn't go to your parents' house.
No, I had my boyfriend that lived with me.
Which is now in prison. Is the reason why.
Just a second.
Okay.
So you left the hospital and went to your apartment with a boyfriend who's now incarcerated. Is that what you're telling me?
Yes, ma'am.
And you lived with this incarcerated boyfriend until when?
We moved out August 1st.
And where did you go?
From there, I went to go stay with a friend. My friend.
And where did he go?
I don't.
To jail.
Isn't my problem. He did not go to jail. He went and lived with his parents.
When did he go to jail?
October, November, maybe November.
And what evidence did you find, Mr. Murky, that she sent money to him?
I found receipts showing plain as day that she was dropping the money off, not sending it. She actually took it down there to him.
His mother paid me to take the money. It was her money. She paid me to drive
Either
it down
way.
there.
So at the time you were living with the father of your child, you were doing errands for your former boyfriend's mother by taking money to the jail for him.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand what I'm saying, Mr. Stewart?
Yes.
You get what I'm saying to you? Don't cut him off. Her judgment is south. Don't cut him off. You never can tell. Do you understand?
I
That's
understand.
why I didn't let you testify. You get back your television,
Ma'am.
period.
How about the?
I actually have another counterclaim. We have a cell phone bill that went into collections that's for $969.82. I have the last bill that was sent out and the collection letter showing that they're coming after me because I was the primary account holder.
When you gave her this cell phone, was she working?
At the
is
time,
not
yes.
an answer.
Yes, ma'am.
Where?
She was working for PNC at the time.
I
think.
worked at U.S. Bank, ma'am.
When?
Before we split up the first time. It was probably 2 summers ago.
Oh, forget it, Mr. Murky. Forget it. I don't go into ancient history, sir. You get back your television, period. That's it. Goodbye.
I have a whole laundry list. of
Goodbye.
things.
I don't care about your laundry list. That's what you get back. You have very poor judgment.
How do I have poor judgment?
I can ask your father to tell you how you have poor judgment.
Because
if you're
I had
living,
a medical issue? I was not in
because-
rehab.
listen
I
to
didn't
me
have a problem with drugs or
Listen to
alcohol.
me very carefully, madam. This is your problem. First of all, you had poor judgment in hooking up with somebody that ended up in prison. You had poor judgment in while you were living with the father of your child who was supporting you. You were doing errands for this person who was in prison by delivering him money. That's poor judgment. Now do you understand?
So poor
your father
judgment cost me
understands. That's all. Step out.
$3,000.
By the way, Mr. Murky, I wouldn't be so fast to give her shared parenting. I wouldn't be so quick to do that. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
You have to think about your child. You shouldn't cut her off from her child.
I understand.
She should see him, she should be with him, she should spend time with him. But you make sure that you're perfectly satisfied that this woman can exercise the judgment to share parenting with you. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Good.
Thank you.
Parties are excused. You may step out.
I don't understand why she thinks I'm such a bad mother.
I've pretty much had completely enough.
Ernie gave me a hard time about not having any income, even though he wanted me to stay home with our son.
She was offered money to do it.
She offered me $40 to drive 20 minutes away.
There was no reason for her to be needing that money that bad.
I just think he's bitter.
Watch your back.
And now the next case.
All parties in the matter of Ditas versus Danka. Step forward.
Victoria Ditas is suing her former tenant, 32-year-old Tammy Danka, for damage to her rental property.
Miss Ditas, you rented your house to the defendant and you claim that she moved out and she caused extensive damage.
Correct.
Over $5,000 worth of
Yes.
damage. Ms. Danka says that no such thing. She left the house in fine shape. There was nothing wrong when she left the house. She says that you actually owe her security deposit back and some damages because she says you've been bad-mouthing her around town and to her new landlord. When did you move into her house?
On October 1st, 2007, Your Honor.
What was your rent?
It was $1,650.
Do you have proof of payment of the security deposit?
I do not have proof of that because it was all included in the first month's rent.
Well, show me the first month's rent check.
Don't have that.
Well, then, I'm not entertaining your counterclaim for security deposit. She says you never paid her any security deposit.
That's ridiculous.
No, it's not ridiculous. All you had to do was bring me the check.
Well, I have in the lease that it shows that it's $1,650 plus the deposit on there.
Yes, she says that you never gave her the security deposit. And all you had to do was bring me the check.
I didn't have the check because that was so long ago. I didn't think it'd
It
be...
wasn't so long ago. It's not so long ago.
I didn't think
It's
it'd be
year
a
and a half
problem.
ago. What?
I didn't think it would be a problem to save that rent check.
You have to bring proof. This is court. Where did you
Right.
think you were coming today?
I bought proof of a lot of other things, Your Honor.
Well, but the main part of your counterclaim is for
Correct.
security. Then you bring me the check that says rent and security.
Correct.
Right. Okay. Let me see pictures of the house before and after.
All right. The before ones.
I have my own after pictures as well.
I want to see them too.
Thank you.
Before.
These are my photos, and these are her photos currently available online to show the difference there in the painting that she had me pay for.
Just a second. I just
Nothing
want to see
wrong
the
with that.
picture. Can I see the before pictures? These are before. Fine.
I have more too.
When was this picture taken?
That was 2 years ago, 3 years ago.
Prior to her moving in.
Yes.
Okay. Now let me see your after pictures when she left. When date did you move out?
I moved out on the 30th of June.
Here are some. I have more. Also, please note that the water was left running in the pool
Oh.
to damage the top.
Shh, just a second. This is dirt. That's just stuff. The stove is dirt. And this, I assume, is to show me that she left dishes in the dishwasher.
Yes.
And this is to show me that she left a dirty refrigerator.
Yes.
Okay.
There are more.
And this is to show me that she left stuff there.
Yes. We needed to know what she was going to do with this.
Well, I don't know what she's going to do with it. So far, I don't see $5,000 worth of damage. I see a lot of dirt and schmutz.
There were holes in the walls.
All I want you to do is show me. So far, I
Those are
don't
the
see
pieces.
anything.
That's it. The garage doors were broken. The locks were damaged. There
Just
were...
don't tell me anything. Show me.
I actually had a company come out while I lived in the home to give me an estimate because it was broken prior to us moving in. And I used a stick, and I have a 5-year-old little girl with a pool in that backyard. And she provided me no locks. And I had the company
Just
come
a
out.
second. Is what you're telling me that you put locks
She
here?
never provided it. It was already
I'm
broken.
asking you if you put locks in.
I tried, yes.
What do you mean you tried?
I had a friend come over because I had added an estimate and she wouldn't pay for it. She said it was too much money. So I had a friend, in fear of my daughter drowning, to put a semi-lock on it to try to get it to lock. But the door was broken to begin with, so there's no repairing.
So what you're telling me is you lived in a house with a pool with a child and you didn't have a lock put on the door?
I tried. Yes, I did. But
You
it
can't
was just,
try!
Oh, it just broke
Listen,
again.
listen to me.
Yes.
When your daughter is laying face down in the pool, you tell her that you tried to put a lock on the door? Don't you realize how stupid that is?
Well, I had
it's not her.
sticks in it.
Hey, it's not her child.
I understand
I'm not
that.
excusing
I
the fact
understand that.
you're trying to talk over me.
Sorry.
That's not going to happen. I'm not excusing the fact if it's true that there was no lock on the door. What I'm telling you is you're the mother.
Right.
You're not supposed to say I tried.
Right.
You're supposed to say I took care of it.
Right.
What else? I don't see $5,000 worth of damage, madam.
These are the state.
I'm not interested in that. I couldn't be less interested in your bills.
Okay.
I can only be interested in photographs of damage. So far, all you've shown me is a lot of trash and somebody who didn't clean well before they left. That's all I saw there.
No, that's the door alone. This had a lock in it. The people
Listen
that
to me,
moved-
madam. I see the door. I see the hole in it. I don't see $7,000 worth of damage, and I'm not looking at your bills. If you decided to renovate your house, that's your business. If you took pictures of the damage, listen to me very carefully. If you took pictures of a dirty toilet, then you should have taken pictures of holes in walls, ripped up carpet, banged out windows. But if you take pictures of a dirty toilet and a dirty refrigerator, and that's all you're showing me, then that's cleanup. For that, you get compensated. I mean, if you spent $300 to clean up the apartment, that's fine. But you don't get $7,000 for doing a renovation. Do we understand each other? Now, show me the pictures of the damage. I don't see any.
There's the dirty carpets that had human urine in them and feces on the carpet. They
Show
had
me.
to be removed.
Show
They're
me.
here. I'll show you.
Show me.
They justify human urine.
Show me.
Yeah, you know what that is. Here's the carpets. These were pale Berber carpets, very expensive. All of these are documented.
I'm not interested in your bills. I see trash on the floor.
There were dirty carpets. They destroyed the place. There were locks broken. These are honest people in Palm Springs that provided the services that will explain
Listen to me
it.
very carefully, madam. She's not renovating your house. If
She's
you took
not.
pictures of a couple of cups, listen to me, stop looking through. If you took pictures of a couple of cups on the floor and you took pictures of a dirty toilet, then you take pictures of actual damage that I can see. I can see no damage on this carpet except for a cup and a bottle and some trash. Do we understand each other? Now, if you have a bill for cleaning the house, I'll see it.
The carpets were not clean.
If you have bills for cleaning up the trash, if you hired a firm to come and clean up the trash that you say was outside, like here, or to clean the inside of the stove, or to clean up this mess, then I'll see a bill for cleanup. Do you understand?
Yes.
Do you have that bill?
Well, I'm under oath, and I can tell you that there were rocks and marbles down my garbage disposal.
Your case is dismissed. Your counterclaim is likewise dismissed, madam. You don't have any proof that you paid any security deposit.
Thank you, Your
That's all.
Honor.
Parties are excused. You may step out.
I think it's phenomenal, perfect, couldn't have asked for anything better.
It's bull because the door was stripped and broken down. It cost thousands.
She got what she deserved. I'm not remodeling her house for her.
There was human urine in the carpets. They had to be replaced, and I have no compensation for them.
I did leave her with $1,400 as security deposit, which is more than enough for her to have somebody come and clean.
The house had to be painted. These are honest people that provided services.
She came to my work. She came to attack me. She still, this last October was the last time she came in contact with me. She repeatedly calls me.
I wish I never came here.
She's just a vicious, vicious woman. I wish I never read it to her. Friend, no friend, never again.
I'm not doing it. I'm out of here.
Love Judge Judy. Thank you.
मुझे बैठना था ना यार।
यस क्या हो गया?
खड़ी रह जाओ।
नहीं भाई चलो भी।
खड़ी रह जाओ। मोना की टीचर के हमारे वैसे क्यों बैठे?
कार्ड जी है एक है तस्वीर बनाना था तो यहाँ पे ही क्या बनवा
चलो एक ये हो गया ना।
ये बहुत अच्छा हो गया। अब ये इनका ये छोड़ेगा आप लोग
इफ्तिखार उधर ले जाओ।